Hi, my amazing planner people. It's Jess from My Magical Planner, and today I'm going to be planning out the week of November 7th through the 13th in my Hobonichi Cousin. I'll be using this really cute kit that I got from Paper Trail Plans. I love her shop. She has some of the cutest things. So I have the 2-page Hobonichi kit, and then I have a page of deco, and I also picked up this journaling page on the transparent mat. Now, I don't know that I'm going to be using a ton of this because I do feel like some of the colors, especially here on the trims, don't exactly match the matte paper stuff. So I'm going to be pulling specific things from there. I also have my Sterling ink subscription from, I think this was October. I'm not sure if it says on any of the pages, but I have some leftovers in here that I thought could potentially go with this kit. So I have it on the side just in case. And I'll meet you guys in the voiceover. So this is my planner that I do all my content in, so it won't be super full, just as an FYI. I'm going to start by putting that box in the upper right corner. It kind of gives a little bit more personality to the spread, I feel like, and it's a great box for your monthly script and everything to go in because it has nice room there and everything. Then I'm going to go ahead and put down my days of the week. The boxes that she's made for the days of the week headers, these are perfectly sized. They just go down so easily. I do remember thinking when I was putting these down that it might have actually been easier to make sure they were all aligned if they were one strip, but I just really liked how well they fit. I did forget to pull out date dots, so these date dots are from Miss and Meow. They're just really small and on transparent. When you put them down, it almost looks like your own writing there, and you can't tell that they're a sticker, which I love. The next thing that I need to do is put that November script up in that upper left-hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my scripts book and look through and try to find the right one. I went with this one that was also by Paper Trail Plans. I might have gotten that in an oops. I can't remember these days, but it worked really, really well. And then I knew I wanted this specific box on my sidebar, so I went ahead and put that down. Some of this was me contemplating, where do I want to put deco? And I did want to add a little emphasis around the calendar up there. So I did put in a leaf on top. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that pumpkin trim, which was absolutely adorable, at the bottom. In hindsight, I kind of wish I had put down the full like green washi or something down and then overlaid the pumpkins on top, because I think that could have been really cute as well. But it worked really size-wise in here really nicely and gave me lots of room for my to-dos. And then I went ahead and put the floral one up there at the top right underneath my days of the week. And I really love the way that that looks. The pumpkins just look a little bare at the bottom, I think. Now I'm going to go through and set in all of the full-size boxes. This was a little bit trickier than I thought it would be for me because I'm so used to doing full-size boxes in my 7x9, but I don't really do a whole lot of them in my Hobonichi. So it was a little weird for me to try and figure out, oh, do I want one on every day? And they were just so cute. And I do have the room to have them there that I went ahead and did it. I will say that especially the road scenes or the one with the house, I love those ones so much. And the little hedgehog that she has in the box on Sunday is just adorable. Now I'm going to use that box that I put in the sidebar column. That's going to be my goal of the week. So I can just put, this is what I want to get done. This is what I'm aiming for, that kind of thing. I did a secondary leaf there and just used a mild liner to highlight the week. And then as I was going through my scripts book, I came across the this week's sticker and I decided that would be really nice there at the top next to the leaf. So I went and put that in. And then I wanted to have all the things I was going to post on Instagram on the side, which really hasn't actually happened this week because it's just been so crazy here. But my intentions were good and I like the way it looks. So I put a post on Instagram script there and went ahead and put a floral by it. And then I used these little dots that are so perfectly sized to do kind of bullet points down the side so I could list all the different posts I was planning. Didn't get to that because we ended up with Yeah, the flu. So I did add a large floral down there in the corner. That worked really nicely as well. And then I'm going to go through and on each day of the week, I'm putting down either a film, an edit, or an upload script with a couple of dots because I wanted to kind of pace myself this week and try and get as many things done as possible in preparation for not being able to film some of the days next week, which partially worked, I'll be honest. Didn't work as well as I had hoped just because, like I said, I had sick kids this week. So we have on Monday, I have film with 3 dots. And then on Tuesday, it was edit with 3 dots. And then on Wednesday, it was film 2 dots. And then an upload because I wanted to make sure I was uploading some things in advance. And then Thursday was edit for 2 dots. And then I put in an upload script. For Friday through the weekend, I didn't add anything because I knew that Friday night is football night, which meant that my son was going to be performing. I'm hoping to go up there. And so I put it as a day off and added those cute pumpkins and leaves around there. And then I wanted to kind of look into what I was going to be doing this next week. So I'm putting these 2 little, I don't know, boxes. I don't know what you want to call them because they're so small, but I was able to write next week on them and I add a little floral. And that way I could kind of plot out the videos that I knew I needed to have in place for the following week. And I was looking forward to that by the time I got to the end of the week, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to go back through and I'm putting on these like 4th-size boxes on the days for videos so that I could go in and for my YouTube videos, just go in and say, I'm going to do this video on this day. I'm going to do this video on this day and that kind of thing. And it worked really, really well for me. And I'm hoping to kind of repeat that type of feel next week. Also like the fact that I have a lot of different colors to choose from. So if I had a full box that had a lot of yellow in it, maybe I pick a green box for my video, that kind of thing. And it was really fun to kind of pick those things out. Now I'm going through, I am putting on a Instagram icon there. And I also pulled out these sticker icons because I knew that I was going to be doing some subs this week. So I have the Sterling Ink sub come out on Monday. On Tuesday, I had planned something completely different than what actually came out because I think I ended up, oh, that was the Simply Gilded subscription that ended up coming in sooner than I thought it was going to. But it was really fun to be like, oh, here's another sub. I'm going to mark it this way. And it gave me something really to look forward to. And it looked really cute. So I'm just adding a little bit of floral to the top of these to kind of blend it in a little bit better. Because I like the way that these look so much, I decided I wanted more icons, although I can go a little crazy with the icons. So I pull out my White Deer stationery album and I'm going through because I knew I want a planner to put in here to kind of mark. The hope was that on Tuesday I was going to, like I said, have a Hobonichi plan with me. That was actually supposed to be this, but it's going to come out today on Friday instead, just because I did have that extra subscription come in and I needed to kind of shuffle things. I'm also putting that on Tuesday, I put in an icon for Instagram along with a leaf, and I'm going to mark that for a $2 Tuesday post because I usually have one that I need to do for my my PR team with Sticker Guru because she almost always has something on Tuesday. And then I'm taking the Sterling Ink stuff and I just wanted to, I really liked the line art portion of this. And so I wanted to incorporate that a little bit more. So I just cut the sticker a little bit and have it coming off the side. And I think it looks really cute. And then I'm using more of those really tiny boxes to say that I wanted to make a Sterling Ink post this day. I thought that would, well, I made a story. So if you count that as a post, I did that one. But I don't know. So now I'm going back through and I'm just filling in the other videos that I wanted to do this week. I did have on Wednesday that I wanted to do a short. I said boxes. I ended up doing something else there. I do have one that I'm planning to do on boxes. Maybe that'll come up next week. We'll see how things go for filming over the weekend. And now I'm just going through and trying to finish off that side of the week. I wanted some florals up at the top, so I went ahead and trimmed this down. But then when I put it down, I was like, oh, there's such a striking cutoff there that I kind of want something to blend it. I picked up that other piece of deco and was like, no, this is too big. And I'm kind of going through and just trying different things. I saw this flower down here though, and I was like, oh, this is almost the same tones as they're up at the top. I can maybe overlay this, or maybe I can pull up the other one. Yeah, that didn't work. So I just kind of overlaid the two of them to soften that edge and kind of give a point of interest up there. Then I was contemplating putting another box up there. I decided in the long run not to. Instead, I'm using these strips, and I'm going to use that to say that I wanted to upload a reel on this day. I was thinking I could make the content that I used for the short also work for the reel. That didn't really work out. I don't think I made the time to do that, to be honest. Then I added the floral in between the boxes on Friday and Saturday and added in some different plans there. Those videos are changing up, obviously, although I might still keep the meal plan. I'm debating that right now, honestly. And then I marked in the weekly plan with me for Sunday and just kind of put through a couple more things. I added that just longer strip to put in my weekly spread reel, which I usually do those, and then putting in family time to remind myself on the weekend that I need to take time away from this to spend with them. Plus, my husband comes home late Saturday night, which will be nice. All right, that's pretty much everything for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you do all the YouTubey things, the likes, the subscribes, and all that. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys real soon.